Not you. Could you get that for me, please? Thank you. Just about. Okay. Could you please pick that up for me? Daddy. She didn't pick it up. Just toss it back there. Try it.
Come on, Patty. Throw it back.
That's all I could find. I know you don't like the sun, so I brought you some sunscreen. Okay. Let's see what else is here. Oh, it's an alarm clock. How'd that get in there? Jeez. Wow. What is that? It's a big banana. A bananagram. Here, you can have it. You're welcome. Oh. So, once upon a time, there was a camp. Long time ago. And in that camp, we had campers. And we had faculty. And we had staff. And we had counselors. And they had the head counselor. No, we're not, really. Oh, hang on. I'm so nervous. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I dropped it. Could you get those for me, please? Not you! Wow. Thanks. Anyway, that counselor, she did a great job. Don't get me wrong. She's great, but she really liked causing trouble. All kinds of trouble. And back at this camp, well, let's just say she kept teasing and bothering and just kind of causing trouble.
No way.
And then she went about and really got one of the faculty mad. And that faculty member, he went back to his cabin, and he was so mad, and he thought of all kinds of things that he could do to her. And he thought about one of his favorite things was the Three Stooges, and he could grab her by the nose with a pair of pliers. And, no, he decided not to do that. Or he could hit her in the face with a pie. But he didn't do that. Or he could spray her with some bug spray. Jeez. Oh, he could give her a book.
Chicken soup!
It's chicken soup for the teacher's soul. Aren't you a teacher? Well, I was going to say that, but you beat me to it. She said she doesn't have a soul. Or he could take the hose and he could spray her. But it didn't happen. Because you know what? Sometimes the best part of a joke is when the joke doesn't happen. And you watch the people for a couple of days. Go like that. Oh, what was that? Oh, there's a bug. I'm scared. I just want to say it's really fun to watch Patty be scared. Okay, and what I really want to do is stand up. It's okay. What I really want to do is thank Patty in front of everybody here for the wonderful job her and her counselors did. You may go. Okay, that's the first part. Just a little fun. I told you if you followed the directions, nothing would happen. Nothing happened. The second part is, I need to tell you guys another story. Oh, we're going to, where was it Mr. Rogers went? The land of make-believe. Thank you. Who remembers Mr. Rogers? One little story about the Mr. Rogers show. I got to know the bass player and the drummer who were the regular musicians on the Mr. Rogers show. And they were treated so well that they are now retired in South Florida in houses with boats and doing what they want to do because Mr. Rogers took care of them. Okay? And every time they recorded a show and it played, they got paid. And every time it played again, they got paid again. And every time it played again, they got paid again. Okay? So there's hope in the music business. Maybe a new Mr. Rogers will come along and employ me. And you can all come to my house and we'll go out on my boat. I'll use you for chum. Westy, what sound would chum make as you're throwing it over the boat? Goes. Anyway, many years ago, coming up. I think I got some bug repellent here for you. Almost 30 years ago, this Labor Day, 30 years ago, I received a phone call from Count Basie himself. We didn't have cell phones back then. Thank you.
Answer the phone.
Okay, I'm answering the phone. Hello? This is Count Basie. No, it's not. Really? Yes, it is. I thought it was a friend playing a trick on me, but it was Count Basie. And then my hand started going like this. Shaking. So my girlfriend was there. I said, just write down everything I tell you. He proceeded to tell me that he wanted me to play with his band. And I shook even more. Wrote everything down. Long story short, I go out on the road with Count Basie starting October 8th, 1982. Many years before you were all born. Okay? I mean, even the counselors were like, some of them, maybe their daddies had a gleam in their little eye. Oh, your parents didn't do that? Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I go out on the road, having a great time, playing with the Count Basie band. Count Basie, Freddie Green, all the guys are there, swinging, having a great time every night. And we got to Orlando, Florida, in the opening of Epcot Center. Everybody know Epcot Center with the big football there? Little did I know 3 years after that I'd be working there. But that's another story. Well, the opening of Epcot had many bands playing. There was the Count Basie band. There was the Woody Herman band. Pete Fountain had a band there. Bob Crosby had a band there. The Woody Herman band was there. The Lionel Hampton band was there. And I think the Tommy Dorsey band was there, not with Terry Myers conducting, but I think Buddy Morrow. Okay? A lot of bands there, a lot of musicians, a lot of people who hadn't seen each other. So after the job, we're staying in the same hotel, and we all went to the bar. There was nothing else to do. So we went to the bar, and needless to say, it was a good time, fun was had by all, and I was overserved. Proceeded to find my way to my room. got to my room, and I didn't even undress. I just laid right on the bed. Boom, passed right out. Next thing I hear is the phone.
Many years later.
As Westy would say, wrong. It wasn't quite like that, but it's good enough. And it was, on the other, I answered, hello. About 8 o'clock in the morning. Said, are you going to join us on the bus? It was the band manager. And I was supposed to be on the bus at 8 o'clock. But I wasn't. I was in my bed, sleeping. Sleeping it off. And I said, I'll be right there. And I hung up the phone. Thank you. And proceeded to look around the room and saw, oh my gosh, I haven't packed. I didn't pack. My clothes were everywhere. I had to throw the dirty clothes in with the clean clothes. It was terrible. But I did it as fast as possible. We even had suits to pack up, and oh my gosh, it was just terrible. Anyway, 15 minutes later, I made it to the bus. And who's the first person I see on the bus?
Yeah.
Count Basie. So he said, you're late. I said, I'm sorry. I got to my seat on the bus, which was in the very back by the bathroom, because I was the new guy. I sat down and all the way back looking at everybody. They're all going. They're all holding their hands up, which means every person fined me $5.